Is going down, man. Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Did you call him the coolest punk?
Yeah, like you know how rock and roll has punk rock?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hip hop has cool punk.
Cool punk. Oh, okay, so punk, not like punk as in square or punk ass.
No, it's cool, but like a punk vibe. Like if we were just in the environment, just in the neighborhood, you would say that's a punk.
Oh, so
But
punk,
it's
punk
cool.
by the
but
punk by the definition that we know, not like punk rock, like
nah, yeah.
but like oh man, he a punk.
Yeah,
Right, oh,
it's
okay.
cool, it's cool. But it just has that when you have.
Hold on, get on the mic. I need the ratings.
When you got people that are confronting you, right? Like when people are confronting you, for whatever reason, you kind of learn to address it where I'm from.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you like in the street, like wherever you was at, Los Angeles, New York, wherever you at, that if somebody had an issue with you, you would go and you'd approach it or figure out why they actually have that issue. And when they come to Jay, he goes, I ain't saying nothing to them, like they're not on my level.
Right.
Type of things. And a lot of the guys that I've had to compete with were guys who previously disrespected Jay-Z and he didn't respond to it.
Right. Do you feel like that's the way Jay-Z gets down is just different from 50, or you feel like
yeah, I think it's his character.
Right.
You know, it's certain comforts that people have based on, I guess, their experience. I think the things you go through make you who you are.
And so that makes him the coolest punk.
Yeah.
Right.
And
In hip hop. All right. Now, what about when Jay-Z came back and said no one's afraid of 50 Cent?
that was someone making him feel like a punk. The person who interviewed him was making him feel like he had to say, I'm not afraid of 50 Cent.
Right.
But it wasn't me. Like I didn't say anything to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? He should have been checking him for making him feel like he had to say he wasn't afraid of 50 Cent.
So he should have said something to the reporter, like
right, to the guy that was
like, "Hey, man,
yeah, what's the matter with you?"
Right.
You know, like why you keep acting like somebody's scared or something? You know what I mean? Like address him, not 50 Cent.
I've heard Jay-Z say before that he just doesn't address the beef because he doesn't want to give anybody momentum because he's so big. It would be helping out their careers.
But I mean, who cares about that? Like, I mean, hip hop culture in general has had battling in it, and he does it like he battles, but it's subliminal.
Right.
You know, and I think that's a punk way of doing things. Like if a person is like if saying to you like if I don't like you, it will be clear that we don't like each other.
Right. But you do like me, right?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but like he'll do it in a way that's so subtle that
like who is he talking about?
It's gray.
Right.
You know, so this is why it's so light. Like you see even the issues with what was it, Jim Jones and Game and different artists that said something because he mentioned them.
Mm-hmm.
They took the mention of their name period as if it was disrespect from him. He didn't have to say anything derogatory because he's so subliminal with the way he says things that.
As opposed to you.
Me, they know that they're
more
gonna hear
like
the disrespect.
Fat Joe, you fat mother.
I'm clear.
Right. So we know exactly when you're talking about
right.
somebody.
They know when
And then if we don't know, then you're sitting there with a picture of them from graduation or their baby's mother or something crazy like that. Where
like I'm waiting on you, to
right.
make this make sense.
Right. All right.
I'm already doing my research.